Greetings, viewers. A little bit of a different video for you all today. As you can see, I'm not covering malware. I'm covering a scandal that seems to be unfolding on my channel. You know, at first it was complimentary comments, or at least what on the surface looked like complimentary comments. I'm sure some of these people mean this good-naturedly, but now it seems to have just kind of devolved into accusations. And I know that these days the running mantra is to not let the facts get in the way of the story, but we're going to sit down, we're going to explore some facts, and if you don't like it, then
stick it where the facts don't shine.
Yeah, bitch.
Let's cut straight to the chase. I'm well aware of Danawalk1's YouTube channel. Anybody who is even remotely interested in malware in general probably knows who Danawalk1 is. Quite frankly, if I were Danawalk1, I'd be quite insulted to have my very successful, very popular YouTube channel compared to, well, whatever this is. But at the end of the day, both of our channels fall under the same general category, I guess you could say, of video. Classic malware. Now, I tend to focus more on the Windows side of things. Got a lot of email worm videos up. Danawalk1 focuses on more DOS virus kind of things. You know, but at the end of the day, the idea is the same. But that leads me into my next fact. And it is that classic malware comprises, that's a different thing entirely, comprises a subset of malware that, like it or not, is not exactly that big. And the subset of classic malware that actually has documentation that you could figure out what it does, you know, without having to disassemble it, no assembly code, which I don't. I mean, I do, but not for anything that I'd be running on this channel. That's, like I said, that's another small subset. So we're talking about a small subset of a small subset here. So there's a lot of room for overlap. The next fact is that you cannot invent new payloads for a piece of malware. Whatever it does, it does. So if somebody uploads a video of the Arctic Bomb Trojan, which all it does is delete everything, somebody else can't upload a video of the Arctic Bomb Trojan that then mass mails itself to all your contacts and does nothing else. That's not how that works. It does one thing. Well, it doesn't really do one thing, but the subset of things that it does not change depending upon the sample that you have. Now, we're going to just ignore variance here for a minute and set aside all the technicalities that come along with that. It's not really important to this discussion. On the face of it all, if you test a Trojan and it does a specific set of things, if you test it somewhere else or somebody else tests it, it's going to do that same set of things. Nothing changes. Is that copying? I don't know, maybe. But then what do you do about the people who upload review videos of the same products that do the same things, and they talk about the same points in their videos? Is that copying? To take it to even more ludicrous levels, what about people who have the same hobbies at the end of the day and upload videos about their hobbies? You know, my main channel, the interests track pretty closely to, I don't know, somebody like UXW Bill or VUS Life or any number of these other far more popular channels. Does that mean I'm not allowed to upload computer videos? You know, there are 1,000,001 Siren Synth channels out there. Does that mean that I'm not allowed to do that? Is that copying? Video logs. Lots of people upload video logs. Is that copying? You can probably see where I'm going with this and how just absolutely ludicrous this sounds. Because it is. So at the end of the day, I'm not changing a thing that I'm doing because I am doing nothing wrong. I am simply sharing a hobby and an interest with the world. Does the video subject matter happen to closely match the video subject matter from another channel? Yeah, sure. Does the video content happen to closely match the video content of another? Yeah, sure, because it does the same damn thing every fucking time you run it. So, I don't even know how to correct this particular oversight because I'm not doing anything wrong. And I can't really... I'm not going to write pieces of malware that's illegal. I'm not going to edit the malware to do something different because that's not the spirit of the whole idea here. So again, at the end of the day, nothing's changing. And I guess if people want to keep on this train of not really understanding what the word copy means, then I'm just going to stop uploading because it's clear to me that I'm not allowed to enjoy a hobby and share a hobby with people because it happens to be the same hobby as somebody else. That's the facts.